Welcome to the first match in the Best of 7 series between President Donald Trump and challenger, former Vice President Joe Biden. We're not going to deal with any kind of controversies about mail-in ballots. We're not going to have to take this to the Supreme Court. We're going to take this to the only court in the land that matters, and that is the wrestling ring. This first match will be from NXT's arena in Orlando, Florida, and it will be a regular wrestling match. Afterwards, each match will get progressively more violent, progressively bloodier, until one of these two men can win 4 matches and take the presidency home. Let's get to the ring!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the boss, Donald J. T.
Trump is here! I can hardly believe it! The 45th President of the United States here to defend his presidency in a best of 7. This is match 1. Some people love him, some people hate him. This woman from the town hall would probably masturbate him, but one thing is for sure, he wants this first match. In the pre-fight physical, Trump's doctor said that he was totally in shape and completely ready for a fight and would no doubt beat many men half his age.
And his opponent from another time, weighing in at 165 pounds,
Joe Biden, the former vice president and current #1 contender to the presidency, is here! I can't believe it! Oh, look at him. He is all business in that face. And if it's true that being the president ages you, if Biden wins this best of 7 series, he'll probably turn to dust in 4 years. Oh, but look at this. Donald Trump is going to the Senate floor to give Biden room in a rare show of sportsmanship. How will Biden perform without a mask? We're going to have to see. But we won't have to wait long, because we're going to get match number 1 underway right now. The president starting off with a snap Merrick Garland and a series of Supreme Court a point of the elbows driven in. A very fine people's carry into a fil-a-gut buster by Donald Trump. So far, Donald Trump is the windmill and Joe Biden are the birds. More Supreme Court a point of the elbows driven in. Any more of those happen, not only will Roe v. Wade be overturned, not only will gay marriage not be legal anymore, they'll probably put slavery back into place. Wait, Joe Biden finally fights back, but then he's going for the pin, and progressive Democrats, not for the first time, groan at the stupidity. Biden ducks the question about stacking the Supreme Court, walks Trump over to the corner, and Lincoln projects his head into the turnbuckle. Joe Biden setting up for a fist drop in the polls when he said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." And another fist drop in the polls when he said he's going to get rid of oil. But now he's doing his own Supreme Court a point of the elbows to Trump. Oh my goodness! But Joe Biden, like any good Democrat, when he has everything going his way and it seems like he can't screw it up, he does the dumbest thing imaginable and tries to pick up Donald Trump. And now Trump has the momentum again. Trump with a devastating move. Is he going to own the libs again? 1, 2, oh! Joe Biden doesn't want to do the cheap shot. He's going to leave that to Obama, apparently. But Trump picks him up in the Fireman's Carry the Rust Belt State Slam. If he continues beating him like this, he's going to put him to Sleepy Joe. And now Trump yelling, where did the $3.5 million from China come from? Huh? Our European allies uppercuts. And now another attempt to get Donald Trump to stop talking. Good luck with that, Joe. Back-breaking news followed by the Russian collusion leg sweep. Trump hits him Hunter between the eyes. Trump with some very fine kicking with both legs. But Biden hits him with the far left, and now his version of the DDT, devastating Donald Trump. Why did it take so long to count? This referee appointed by the Senate to replace referee Ruth Ginsburg. Oh no! And now Donald Trump beating him down worse than an entire generation of black men under Joe Biden's crime bill. The referee trying to get this debate of the fists under control. We know how well that's going to go. 4, 5. Biden forcing Trump to move down a slight incline. It's brilliant. Joe Biden is a one-issue man in an ass-kicking contest, and it looks like it's going to work. Here we see a bunch of replays. Joe Biden, in spite of himself, in spite of a series of bad decisions, and the fact that the progressive left didn't really want him in the first place, managed to get here to this match, managed to do enough to win. Donald Trump devastated in the beginning, but not able to pull it together. And Joe Biden wins by countout? Let's be real, though. If you're not a fan of Donald Trump, you'll take a win any way you can get it. Am I right? So some may complain that that is a QAnon finish, but I gotta disagree. A countout is a victory, so Joe Biden up 1-0 in a best of 7. But to make sure that this doesn't happen again, the next match is going to be Falls Count Anywhere, coming your way soon. Thank you for joining us for this best of 7 for the presidency of the United States. Hello, this is Stephen Platinum with our second match in a best of 7 series between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Falls Count Anywhere! Let's get to the ring! President Joe Biden with a controversial first match victory won by countout, which the Trump camp is disputing, saying it is dishonorable and wasn't a clean victory, but it will go down in the record books as win number 1. Joe Biden this time coming to the ring first, looking to capitalize. Now in that first match, he committed a number of mistakes. If he can tighten those up, then he has a great chance of possibly going on the road to a sweep in beating President Donald Trump. But Donald Trump really did put a big hurting on Big Joe. Let's see how it goes this time.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the boss, Donald J.
Trump is here! The President of the United States, very disappointed in his first match performance, though now declaring that many people told him that he won. A lot of people are saying that he should have been given credit for the victory, but he is not given credit for that victory. So it is he who insisted on two things. One, that this match be falls count anywhere, so that way we can't have a count out again. And he wanted to come to the ring second, saying he's the champion, he's the president, he should go second. So we have acquiesced to those demands. We're going to have a great match tonight. We are also going with a different referee to make sure everything is on the up and up. Donald Trump did a lot of damage to Joe Biden, and that's something that's going to accumulate throughout these matches. There's no pretty feeling out process going on this time. No first match nervousness. They're just going at each other. Tooth and nail. Mano a mano. And that's what we want to see. Joe Biden with the flip-flop, a move that all politicians have mastered, and going for a pin could be a mistake, and he only gets a 1 count, perhaps showing his desperation to get out to a 2-0 lead in the series. Donald Trump with a move that he insists that we call the Wuhan drop on Joe Biden. Joe Biden calls that the book deal, where you hit Trump from the back after you get done working for him. Fist drop in the polls, followed by Supreme Court, a point of the elbows, a couple of techniques that were very effective last time around. You know, in spite of all the ways that they claim to be different than each other, they're two really old white guys who are now mirroring the moves on one another. Donald Trump with the back break the internet on Joe Biden. And now things seem to be going his way. But what's going on? both of these men moving at the speed of stop. But Joe Biden getting the advantage and putting Trump. Is he going to put him on the ropes? He does indeed, and he bounces off in. Teabag party! Teabag party! Teabag party! The man many call Amtrak Joe with an amazing move, knocking Donald Trump out of the ring, and now we're finally going to get some action on the foot. He's putting him back in the ring. Democrats are so disappointing. But also, like a good Democrat, he just checks the poll numbers, which way the breeze blows. People want to fight out on the floor in a, falls count anywhere match, so Joe happy to oblige them, I hope. So savvy of Donald Trump putting Joe Biden back in the ring and now going out claiming Joe Biden doesn't want to fight him on the floor, but Joe's going out there to oblige him. As they say, business is about to pick up. Hopefully, America needs that. Now these two giving America what they want. Will they also give them another stimulus package? I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. Is the crowd chanting, "Use that wall! Use that wall"? No? Just me? Cool. Biden attempts to use the European allies uppercut again, but to lesser effect, and the far right from Trump, devastating effect. After dropping bombs on one another, now they're just staring each other down. What is going on? Is this mutual respect? Not likely. Is this a glitch in the game? Perhaps this game has its problems, or is it that they realize that, maybe they could work together? Nope, never mind. If you look down at the health ratings, both of these men have beaten each other to nothing. And it's going to come down to that last devastating move. Joe Biden setting up for the devastate Donald Trump DDT. And the lights go on. What happened there? I don't know, but he gets the 1, 2, and he gets the pin. He gets the pin. Joe Biden has won the second match, but the lights went up. Very controversial. What a match! Joe Biden taking a 2-0 lead, but the media showing us a bunch of stuff we don't really want to see, a series of pin attempts, really missing most of the story like the media tends to do. I don't know why they keep showing all these pins. Oh, here we go. Showing the devastating Donald Trump DDT for the win. Joe Biden up 2-0. Joe Biden, former vice president, now the number one contender to the presidency, up 2-0 in this best of 7. Absolutely incredible match. Our next match is going to be a tables match, where you must put your opponent through the table Donald Trump desperately needs that win, like he desperately needs Florida and Texas. Thanks for joining us. See you at the next match. This is the third match in the series between President Donald Trump and the number one contender, former Vice President Joe Biden. The third match in the series, this is going to be a tables match. You must throw your opponent's body through a table, breaking the table in order to win. Donald Trump needs this win desperately. Let's go ahead and get to the action. Former Vice President Joe Biden, very confident as he comes to the ring, and he has every reason to be confident. He is up 2-0 in a best of 7. So far, he and Donald Trump, very similar offensive maneuvers, and people are telling Trump, you gotta change it up. It's not working for you, but Trump being stubborn. Is that going to cost him everything, or will Donald Trump manage to pull it together in this tables match? We're going to have to wait and see, but one thing is for sure, Joe Biden, what he's been doing has been absolutely working for him. Let's get his opponent. Trump! He is the President of the United States, but he has had an incredibly difficult time in this series thus far. The first match, a regular match, ended in a countout. People weren't happy with it, but it still goes down as a win for Joseph Biden. Donald Trump requested a Falls Count Anywhere match and seemed to do much better, but still fell victim of the DDT and lost that match as well. Now he finds himself his back against the wall, needing this win, and apparently has been refusing to change it up in training. Perhaps an unwise maneuver, or perhaps he knows something that we don't. Either way, this is a tables match. Will this be the third time the charm that the Donald needs to pick up a win? We're going to have to wait and see, but we're not going to have to wait for this match any longer. Let's get it going. Joe Biden starting off immediately. Trump called that move the Wuhan drop. Joe Biden says he's calling it Covidio killed the reality star. The low energy arm drag. Trump attacking Joe, focusing on stabbing that back, just like the other Democrat candidates did in that debate against Joe Biden. Joe Biden asked that we rename this move from fireman's carry to fireperson's carry, and all other first responders who are all heroes, including teachers. Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. Will someone tell Biden to stop trying to pick up Donald Trump? And Donald Trump takes him down with a right to bare arms clothesline. Donald Trump finally going with the girl that brought him to the dance. The uglier he makes the fight, the more it is to his advantage. Now Joe Biden, in typical Democrat fashion, brings a top wrist lock to a pile driver fight. Even though Joe Biden has been using that DDT to great effect, Donald Trump insists his is a beautiful DDT taught to him by the very best people at it. Biden once again using that flip-flop maneuver. Fracking? I love fracking. Cops? I love them too. Let's give them more money. Our great allies in the Northern Lights suplex and Joe Biden, and now taking in the adulation of the crowd. Uncharacteristic from Joe. Joe going out to get the table, and Trump claiming some kind of victory, saying, "That's exactly why I wanted him to do that. That's why I got hit with those moves." Jesus. Joe Biden with the Fill-A-Gut Buster. And now, really feeling it. Here's his chance. He gets Trump. He's going to put him through the table. He picks him up and no broken table means no winner in this match. And now Joe tries to pick him up again. How many times is he going to try to do that and fail? It's like getting gun legislation passed after a school shooting. Joe Biden looking like someone is yelling, "The best is yet to come," into his ear. Donald Trump with another personal attack breaker, and now looks to set the table up into the corner. Suddenly, Joe Biden's doing what is least expected from a Democrat. Effective strategy, kicking away at the legs of Trump. Now he's going for the peaceful transference of powerbomb. Joe Biden getting hit with the DDT from Donald Trump, but with a coherent plan, a great series of kicks, he managed to land the peaceful transference of powerbomb through the table and score this third win.
Here is your winner,
Joe Biden picking up a third win. Now he can sweep. Unbelievably, he is up 3-0. Donald Trump is going to need to change things up. I'm being told by his advisors he will change it up. He will change his moves. And he's got a special surprise for this fourth match. Well, he's going to need to do something, or else he's going to go out and lose the presidency. But we'll have to see what the Donald has up his sleeve. Match number 4 of the best of 7 between former Vice President Joe Biden and the President Donald Trump. Will Joe Biden get the sweep? That's what everybody's asking. Joe Biden won the regular match by countout. He won Falls Count Anywhere with the devastating Donald Trump DDT, and he won the third match by putting him through a table with a power bomb. However, Donald Trump has picked the venue, has picked the style of match. It's going to be Extreme Rules. That means anything goes, and that's what Donald Trump's going to have to do. Go crazy. Will the peaceful transference of power bomb spell victory for Joe Biden? Let's find out.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from another
Vice President Joe Biden making his way to the ring looking very confident, and he has every reason to be confident. He has stuck to his routines over the past couple of days, while supposedly Donald Trump has been retrained as much as possible. A whole new moveset, taking advantage of his size, but Joe Biden so far has seen no reason to change anything. But this is Extreme Rules. This is anything goes. This is using weapons and everything else. We'll see if Joe Biden is up for the task and can pull off the sweep against Donald Trump and become the President of the United States.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the boss, Donald J.
Trump finds himself in a tough position here, but he's got the match that he wants. Low on technique, high on violence, where the crowd that's here for him is going to pick him up right away. That's the mentality. I've been told in his super secret retraining over the last couple of days that the emphasis has been on using his size advantage against Joe Biden and trying to get it done quickly, even bringing in a master of the samurai sword to work with Donald Trump in order to have him win this Extreme Rules match. What's it gonna mean? If Donald Trump can manage to stave off elimination, can he generate some momentum? So far, he's been mirroring the offense of Joe Biden and has not worked to his advantage, but something tells me this is gonna be a whole new ball game. Let's find out right now. So far, they've kind of changed roles. Trump using the European allies uppercut. Biden kicking Trump while he's down. The Donald putting him on the top rope and throwing him off. Very unconventional, but they had a big sign in the training room for Donald Trump that said, "You gotta let Donald be Donald." Unpredictable and crazy. Supreme Court, a point of the elbows, kicking him when he's down and whipping up his base, sticking to the tried and true. Huge right to bare arms, clothesline and going for the pin. Trump keeping up the abuse, boxing him into a corner like he tried to do in the debates, and now hits him with the stand ready and stand by. Trump starting to look frustrated, but his handlers are screaming into his earpiece, "Remember the plan, remember the plan!" Donald Trump wearing him out with that kendo stick, and now hits him with the Ocoee line! The Ocoee line!
1, 2, 3.
It really started with this big throw from the top rope. Donald Trump was focused, unbelievably, kept up the punishment throughout, And then finally, once he got a hold of that kendo stick and really went to town, taking advantage of the Extreme Rules, and ended it with the Kofefe line. Oh my gosh, absolutely brutal.
Here is your winner,
Brutal.
the Boss, Donald J.
Trump picks up that desperately needed first victory. Joe Biden still leads 3-1, but we are going to have another match, and that match is going to be, I've been told, a last man standing match. These brutal, wild brawls definitely fit Trump's style. Thank you for joining us. We ain't done yet. Welcome to the fans of political violence. We are in match 5. Donald Trump did what he needed to do in match 4. Extreme Rules, took out the kendo stick, showed some different kind of offense, got the win. He is still down 3-1. Joe Biden wins this match. He wins the presidency, but something tells me Donald Trump is not going to go down without a fight. This match, last man standing. You have to knock your opponent out for a count of 10. Can Donald Trump do it, or will Joe Biden take it home? We're about to find out now.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from another time. Weighing in at 165 pounds.
Joe Biden making his way to the ring. Has that confident swagger still, but it has to be in the back of his mind. He finally lost his first match. Donald Trump came with a new moveset, a new mentality. Perhaps caught Joe Biden napping, wore him out with that kendo stick, took him out with the Kofefe clothesline. But Joe Biden, all he needs is to lay Trump out for 10 short seconds, and he'll be our next president of the United States. A huge task, but one he seems up for.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Boss, Donald J.
Trump is here. He's got that old swagger back. He did something he is usually loath to do, which is to adapt, to change, to take advice, but he took it. And with his new brutal moveset, using his size advantage against Joe Biden and doing whatever it took and staying aggressive, he wore Joe out and put him away with a Kofefe clothesline. I've been told that Trump has weapons in his arsenal he hasn't even used yet. And now this match, last man standing, can he put the smaller man out for the count to keep this series alive? According to Trump, it's going to be no problem whatsoever. He's been told by many people. People are saying that Trump is going to win this one very easily. It's not going to take a lot of effort. And that's a quote from the 45th President of the United States. Joe Biden already showing signs of the cumulative damage that he has acquired through these matches, especially the kendo stick beatdown he took in the last match. Joe Biden unable to maintain any kind of momentum. Right now it looks like he is being hit by the promised red wave by Donald Trump. the headbutt of state, and a Covfefe line. And Joe Biden is down, and the referee laying on the count already. Donald Trump looking very strong, very confident. He is making this series great for himself again.
4, 5.
Those Supreme Court a point of the elbows driven in. We've seen how devastating those have been in the past. And another count being laid on Joe Biden.
3, 4.
Donald Trump looming over Joe Biden. It's like a MAGA eclipse out there. Can you imagine the shadow that he casts?
8, 9, 10. Okay,
Let the taunting begin. Donald Trump has won his second match in a row in decisive, brutal fashion.
Here is your winner, the boss, Donald J.
Trump now with all the momentum. Now they're going to go into Brooklyn, New York for Hell in a Cell. Donald Trump right now is thriving. He's building momentum. He's invoking nightmares of 2016 for the Democrats all over again. What's going to happen? Can Joe Biden get the pepper back? Doesn't look good. Hello, political sports fans. We've got a huge one today. Donald Trump, 2 straight victories after Joe Biden won the first 3 matches. Now we have Hell in a Cell. All the advice to Joe Biden has been, you got to mix it up. You got to get dirty. You got to bounce Trump's head around that cage. But he, in a press conference, seems reluctant to do so, saying he can beat Trump right in the middle of the ring. But after what we saw in that last man standing, I'm not so sure. But my uncertainty doesn't matter, because we're about to find out.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match, making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 165 pounds.
Joe Biden coming to the ring, but doesn't have quite that confident swagger, and who can blame him? It doesn't even seem like he has a coherent battle plan for this Hell in the Cell, and Trump has been talking smack ever since his 2 victories. The last one, the shortest match of the series thus far, he really just laid him out, put him down with a Covfefe clothesline, the Supreme Court a point of the elbows. What's going to happen in this Hell in the Cell? Right now, it looks like Joe Biden is walking into a nightmare and Trump is walking into one of his rallies.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the boss, Donald J.
Trump once asked or said that we would get tired of winning. Well, I bet you Joe Biden agrees right now. He has to be tired of Trump winning, but Trump just keeps rolling on, and now has been allowed to pick this match as well. Hell in a Cell. Can Trump force a 7th and deciding match with all the momentum in the world? Joe Biden has been advised that he has to get dirty with it. Trump has said he's going to just keep Joe Biden in the middle of the ring and beat him down and make him bloody. We're going to see who's right and who's going to go home with a loss. Joe Biden hot out of the blocks, knocking Trump around, and now driving in those shoulder tackles into the corner. Out of the corner with the October surprise. Fists are flying, and now necks attempted to be broken. We have never seen Joe Biden with this kind of offense to start a match, but no, Trump catches him. Market crash. The Ocoee clothesline, and now what he calls the most beautiful, most incredible, amazing suplex. Biden says he calls this the Putin on the Ritz, followed by the Russian collusion leg sweep. The devastating Donald Trump DDT, and now the crowd can sense maybe Biden is going to put this series away and become the president. Video killed the reality star. He's gonna win it. 1, 2, oh! A stiff alt-right hand followed by a build that fall. Trump unleashes the huge tax butt. Joe Biden with a flurry of offense, but he gets caught in the stimulus package pile driver. Joe Biden manages to kick out, but you can sense the tide has turned, and now a Wuhan drop. And now Trump, like at one of his rallies, unloads all his greatest hits. The Hunter between the eyes, and the Supreme Court a point of the elbows. After a Ocoee clothesline, now Trump poised and ready for the Wuhan drop. And we are going to match 7. Biden dominated the beginning of this match. You see here hitting his devastating Donald Trump DDT. But he fell victim to the stimulus package pile driver, which turned this whole match around. And you can see he fought here bravely, endured as much punishment as he possibly could. But at the end of the day, he could not fight off Donald Trump any longer. And Donald Trump has forced a match 7.
Here is your winner, boss, Donald J.
Trump has done it. He has forced a match 7. It's going to be tables, ladders, and chairs with the presidential seal inside of a case. Whoever gets it is going to be the president. And right now, you gotta be honest with yourself. Smart money says Donald Trump is the man with the momentum. But we will find out in match 7. Hello, fans! You get to say the 2 greatest words in sports, Game 7. And now you get to say the 3 greatest words any fan of sports or entertainment can say, I was there. Hello, I'm Stephen Platinum, and as you can tell, I'm very excited to bring you this tables, ladders, and chairs match between the former Vice President Joe Biden and the current President Donald J. Trump. Whoever pulls down the case is going to be our next President of the United States.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, the boss, Donald J.
Trump has come roaring back in this series, and now it's one and done. Donald Trump insisted on coming out first in order to play mind games with Joe Biden, saying, after my entrance and the reception that I receive, nobody will care about Sleepy Joe. Let's find out if he's right.
And his opponent from another time, weighing in at 165 pounds,
Joe Biden coming out torch in hand. He is firing up this crowd completely unexpected, and supposedly he has been in intense training in order to bring us something different in this match. He's gonna need it, but let's see what he does with that torch right now. The former vice president letting us know that tonight everything that happened in the past is thrown out. He and Donald Trump will have to climb a ladder, grab the case, and whoever does that successfully will become the next president of the United States. The biggest match of all time, and it starts now. Trump going out right away to get that ladder. He said, no matter what you think Joe is going to do, he's just going to disappear, and it's going to be very easy to win. A mistake right off the bat, trying to pick up Trump again, and he gets a hunter between the eyes for his trouble. Everything a chess game between these two, even where the fight's going to take place. Video kill, the reality star applied, and now Joe Biden doing another one. Obviously, both of these men are going to leave it all in the ring tonight. We've seen the ladder, we see tables at ringside, and now we've got a chair. This match promising to deliver absolutely everything. I apologize for not talking more, but we've been through so much, and these two men, I'm gonna let them tell the story for the most part. No fake news media, none of that, just violent action. Trump missing with that low blow, and now Joe Biden holding on for dear life. He's got the tail of a tiger, an enraged orange tiger. Trump may not have won the Nobel Peace Prize, but he's showing why he will always be the chairman of his own company. He hits the free press and the first, second, third, fourth estate series of punches. I imagine that many of you will have some Googling to do after that one. Trump slowing down, using his strength. Next Karate Kid reference, sucker! Oh, Biden with the move he calls the blue wave! And now making sure Trump has one less hand to grab the pussy with. We've seen these men pull out all of their biggest moves, so of course we're gonna have the peaceful transference of power bomb! Hunter between the eyes, delivered by his father, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump is busted open. At least what passes for blood in this crappy game. All thoughts of the presidency have been thrown out for the time being. These two men have a blood vendetta against each other, and they are beating each other to death. Stimulus package pile driver. How much more do these two men have? They are absolutely killing each other. What a match! Alt-right, far-right, and the Proud Boy punch, but Biden with the flyover state sending Trump to the floor. Now the mood has shifted. They are both thinking about that ladder. They are both thinking about victory. Trump running into an unforgiving poll. Results. The ladder of success being driven into the very heart of Donald Trump, like a released tax return. Joe Biden sprinting up that ladder. Both of these men, their last stand is about to take place at the top of that ladder. I can just feel it. This has been the longest match of the series, the most brutal match of the series. And now it comes down to this. Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick! Joe Biden's secret weapon! He calls it the Death Valley Driver 46 because he says if he hits it, it'll lead to him being the 46th President of the United States. Is it true? Is it happening? Forget about Lincoln Douglas. Forget about Coke versus Pepsi. Forget about Freddie versus Jason. This was the greatest debate in history. We saw the stimulus package pile driver and the debut of the Death Valley Driver 46. And in the end, Joe Biden is your 46th President of the United States.
Here is your winner,
and new President of the United States, Joe Biden. Hail to the chief, baby.